Good morning, GC. I'm Riley Vakasic.
And I'm Luke Spick.
So get ready for today's news.
Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear is vetoing a Republican-supported criminal justice bill. He says it would saddle the state with sharply higher incarceration costs. Incarceration means when someone is sentenced to time in jail or prison. Beshear did say there are parts of the bill he likes, just not all of it. Even though Beshear vetoed the bill, it could become a law. State reps and senators have Friday and Monday, the final 2 days of Kentucky's legislative session. Lawmakers can take votes, then override vetoes from the governor. The bill is split along party lines. Republicans are for it, Democrats are against it. Riley, what would this bill actually do?
Well, Lucas, this criminal justice bill would bring harsher sentences for a long list of crimes. One big feature of the bill is the new 3-strike penalty. It would lock up felons for the rest of their lives after committing third violent offense. It would also require the destruction of guns used in murders. It would also make carjacking a standalone crime. If you're old enough to vote in the Kentucky's upcoming primary, the machines you use passed inspection. A group inspected 40 machines yesterday in Graves County. Kimberly Gills, the county clerk, says representatives from each party were present. She says she wants everybody to feel safe and trust the election process.
If you have relatives in Texas or Louisiana, you may want to check on them. A powerful storm with heavy rain and strong winds put up hundreds of thousands of homes without power. The National Weather Service says the storms could spin up tornadoes across parts of those states today. Parts of Texas Panhandle are also looking at risk of flooding. In pop culture news, winter is not coming apparently. Actor Kit Harington says the awaited sequel to HBO's massive hit Game of Thrones is not happening. Harington played the role of Jon Snow. He said in a Tuesday interview that the Jon Snow focused show is off. The table for now, the show would have followed his character after the events of the Game of Thrones series.
The prom is coming up and the dance still needs chaperones. It's happening at the Commonwealth Event Center in Paducah on April 20th from 7 to 11. Chaperones will need to be there at 6:30. Anyone who chaperones will also get a catered dinner from Parker's Drive-In and Jeans Week. There's one more ACT review session today. It will be the English and reading portion with Mr. McNeely in Fancy Farm 04. These sessions start at 3:15 and are free.
We have around 100 students taking the mock AP exam this Thursday. Ms. Duke emailed the list earlier this morning. The test is for pre-calculus and statistics. Students will be released around 11:10 to go to lunch and then report to their testing site. See Ms. Duke if you have any questions. Seniors, strictly business interviews are coming up. Make sure you have your resume ready and dress professionally.
The schedule should have been shared with you already. You need to talk to Ms. Mills if you have any questions about the process. Strictly business is a requirement to graduate. Also, after your interview, don't forget to come down to our studio. You can record a shout out for the 2024 senior video. These shout outs need to be no more than a minute long. You can share your favorite memory, shout out your friends and family, or say something funny. All of these clips will be put into the senior video that will be available after graduation. A sad update this morning on a school event. The Graves Got Talent show is canceled. The Leadership Dynamics class tells us that only Carson Carrico and 5 other people signed up to audition, which isn't nearly enough for a full talent show. So if you're one of the few who signed up, the event is canceled. Sorry, Carson.
Eagles for Christ wants you to know about a regional worship service happening this weekend. It's on Saturday from 7 to 9 here in the Independence Bank Performing Arts Center. See Mr. Kendall or someone in Eagles for Christ if you need more information. Wednesday's lunch is chicken nuggets. Sides include broccoli, tomatoes, crinkle fries, green beans, mashed potatoes, side salads, and rolls. A club that's been missing in action for several years is back. Chess Club re-emerged at the beginning of the school year.
GCTV's Lorelai Williams met with club members to see why they love the game so much.
Checkmate, GG's.
The pieces are back on the board. The Graves County High School chess team has new life under the leadership of coaches Bobby Potts and Lydia Wiggins. Students are excited that the team returned this year and that they get the chance to hone in their playing skills.
I was ecstatic whenever I heard that it was back on track. I had wanted to join my freshman year, but it hadn't existed.
Many players told us they were surprised the school didn't already have a program. The new team is a mix of experienced players and some still learning the game. That makes it easy for people of all skill levels to get involved.
I was excited to hear that it came back this year. It challenges you. That's why it's fun.
So right now we meet on Club Day 3. We come in here and we look at some of the different opening strategies. We'll have two of our better players go against and kind of against each other and talk about what it is why they're making the moves that they make.
The team is looking into competing with other schools next year, and the members are very excited about participating.
Like the strategy, being able to outplay your opponent, even though you two are on equal ground.
I love how many variations there are, how you can have an entirely separate game every single time, and it's an entirely new experience with pieces that are always going to do the same thing.
Lorelei Williams, GCTV, Graves County, Kentucky.
Chess Club is part of a Club Group 3 if you're interested in signing up. And speaking of clubs, Group 4 is going to meet this Friday during SOAR. That's Leo Club, Educators Rising, Eagles for Christ, JAG, Prom Committee, and Help Desk. Club sponsors need to take attendance as soon as possible.
And now to Hey with your weather.
Hey Eagles, it's Hayden with the weather. It's been raining all this morning and it's going to keep raining all night. The high for today is 69 and the low is 58. Tomorrow is going to be around the same with the high of 64 and a low of 52. Friday we are finally going to have some sun and a high of 67 and a low of 48. This weekend is going to be nice with it being sunny. That's all for the weather. Now on to Jake with sports.
What's up, brothers? It's Jake with sports. Tuesday night, sports rained out. No sports tonight. That's all for sports. Back to you guys at the desk.
That's all for GCTV. I'm Brian McCaskey.
And I'm Luke Pig.
We'll see you tomorrow, or not.
It smells like up dog in here.
The heck is up, dog?
Oh no, it's you.
You're so silly.